Hello and welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Allmark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And we're looking today at another 3 stamp sets. As I said, we're approaching the new annual catalogue coming out, and we have quite a few things that will be retiring. We never know what they're going to be, so I thought I would make sure I started using the stamp sets I've got before they retire, and giving you some ideas. And as I say, I don't know, these could all be in the new catalogue. We have no idea until the end of the month, but I thought that it's a good exercise to do from time to time. Get your stamp sets out and see what you've missed in them, and have a look back at them again. So today we're looking at 3, and all I'm doing is literally taking mine out. I store all of mine alphabetically. So the next 3 that I've got is Beauty Abounds, lovely stamp set. Our friendship isn't one big thing, it's a million little things. You've got a hello, thanks. A friend is someone who chooses you. Lovely background splots and bokeh effect. And 2 butterflies. So we're going to use the 2 butterflies, and we're going to use the sentiment out of this one. Then we've got Beautiful Moments. If you like line drawings, and I've used this so much, it's beautiful. This image, you know, a girl with all the flowers, just lovely. Little girls at the beach, mum and daughter. But again, 2 separate little butterflies. And we're going to use those butterflies because butterflies with the new Butterfly Brilliance are really popular. And looking in your stamp sets, quite often you go like, oh, I didn't know that there were 2 little butterflies in there. So we're going to use those 2. And then Beautiful Friendship. It's a stamp set I've used again and again and again. Beautiful images in here. They really are lovely. And we're going to use this sort of little floral piece, and that's going to be as a background. So let's get started on this and see what we can do. Now I've got a piece of, and I have used it to do the other bits, but I'm just going to use it for this because I'm not sure how far this is going to come across or not. Just a piece of Whisper White. No, it's not Whisper White, it's Basic White now. And we're going to take this one, which is this lovely large lilac, I think. I have some lilac in my garden that comes out just towards the end of spring, and it's beautiful. So just make sure that I can fit that in this block. I need to get another block out because it's just slightly larger than the one that we were doing before. And I'm just going to put this in onto the block and then make sure I've got my flowers facing the right way up. Now we're using, if you remember in the last card, I used this side as the mask, the reverse side. So as I said, never waste anything. I've stamped Our Friendship isn't one big thing on that side, and we're going to use that sort of in the center when we come to the end. So I'm just putting that out of the way. Colours we're using, we're going to use Highland Heather. Absolutely love Highland Heather. Highland Heather and Gorgeous Grape, beautiful, beautiful colours. Now, because it's quite a large stamp, I'm going to ink it over the top and this side, and I just want to see how dark it's going to be. Yes, I'm going to do it 2nd generation again because I don't want it to be too dark, and I'm literally just going to put it on. In fact, I probably could have done it even another generation down. Let's just stamp it off once and take it across. Stamp it across once. And we'll have this one down in on the center. I always try and sort of do them so that they're slightly off-centered just a little bit. There's me missing my paper completely, but that's all right. So we can fill that little bit in like that. And then I'm just going to take this little piece in on here and I'm not even re-inking it because I think it'll come out all right. And maybe just a little bit in on there. I need to just re-ink that little bit, stamp it off, and then we'll just have that little flower there. Okay, so we've covered it in this really rather lovely background, and as you can see, the backgrounds will work beautifully, or stamps will work beautifully as backgrounds as and when we want them. So again, I'm all about doing easy cards, quick and simple cards that anybody can achieve, and you know, don't take too long to do. Now I've got a piece of the beautiful Highland Heather for the background. I could take this out of the way now, and so that will work. And you can see you could put just one big sentiment in like that, and you know, you don't have to add anything more if you don't want to. It works as a very simple, easy card, but we're working through on these things. So I've got our friendship isn't one big thing. Let me find that one so we've got the right one. It's a million little things. So I want to take It's a Million Little Things, and I want to stamp that, but I'm not using that with, I'm not going to put that up with dimensionals. I want that to come separately. So where is this? It's a Million Little Things. So let's put this one in on a block, straighten it up so I can get it nice and straight. I think that's probably about right. Okay, and then I'm taking, which complements quite nicely the Misty Moonlight. So again, we're only going to use a couple of colours. And I'm going to, let me take my background out. I want to see where I'm going to position this. So I'm going to have this on here in the centre. And then I'm going to have this down on here, I think. Or I could have it as a portrait, which would work quite nicely. And I could have that down in on the bottom like that. Now I want to do it in the landscape because I've got my flowers. There's me making sure I've got my flowers growing upwards. There we go. That's the way I had them, isn't it? Yes, because we've got the little flowers growing upwards on there. So I'm going to put this in on here, and then I want this to just go in on the other side. So because it's a darker colour, it will show up quite nicely. So we've got that there, and we're going to have this just in like that. So our friendship isn't one big thing, it's a million little things. And if you haven't got dies, you can always have it as a one-layered card if you want to. But then we're going to start taking some of these really pretty little butterflies out. So in this set, we've got 2 butterflies here. So I'm going to take both of those out, and I'm going to put them onto, I'm going to put them down like that. So that's from that set, Beauty Abounds, the 2 butterflies. And then from this one, there's the tiny weeny butterflies, and we're going to add those in as well. So let me just take the butterfly in on here. So I've got it at the angle I want, and I can stamp that up so that we've got it where we want it. And I'm going to put this on with dimensionals afterwards, but I just want to have it positioned so that my butterflies are going to be visual where we want them. I quite like that one. I don't know whether I want even another one. I just want that one on its own. I think that's going to look lovely. Then we've got these, just clean it off. Then we've got this one which is sort of just a flat one, and again I'm going to take this with these ones. So I want one down in here, maybe one up here, and maybe one down in that direction. And I'm going to take another one up here like that. Okay, so that's those ones in. Don't think I want another one. Do I want another one up here or down there? Yes, I think I probably do, because I'm just going to take my little scrap piece in. I really love those colours together. Those butterflies are really rather beautiful. And again, I've used them before, but you know, Butterfly Brilliance has come along, and you know, been making lots of cards with those, but it just shows that you can. So this is going to come just off like that, and we'll have another one just coming off in on the corner like that. Okay, so that can come off of there for now. So we've got those ones, and then we've got these tiny weeny little ones. So these ones were from the Beauty Abounds. And put those in there like that. And then from Beautiful Moments, we've got these two tiny weeny little butterflies. So I'm going to take both of those out, and I need to make sure that because they're so small, just need to make sure that they're in the direction that we want. So that's that one, which is just a tiny weeny little one. So we'll make sure it's the right way. I'm just going to have this just sort of dotted about different directions. And like that. That's beautiful. Really like that. And then we'll just take the other little tiny one, which is this one. And again, I just need to make sure that I've got it in the right direction that I want. So always sort of double check where your butterfly is, that it's going to come out in the right place. And we'll have one up there, one down there, one like that. Just sort of, as I say, dotting them about where you think they might go, just in little bits. That's really pretty. I really like that. Now, the one thing that I don't like, so I always try and correct things that I don't like. So these are the two little butterflies in here. Let me just pop them back in there. This is too white. So what I want to do is to go back to the background with the Beautiful Friendship, and we're just going to put this back on here, and I just want to put a little bit round here on the corners, so that then it's not going to be too stark. I know you've got the stitching around it, but I still want to just have, and remembered we stamped off, so I just want a little bit going round on the sides here. So not too much, just a little bit, which can then just blend it in a little bit like that. So that will work perfectly. Oh, I've got a little tiny space here. Let's put that one in. Hold on. There we go. That's perfect. So then we just need to, let's take our background in the Highland Heather, put this on like this, put this one is going to go up, you can go up with dimensionals, which I think will work quite well, but you have a really rather pretty card, and we've used some things that again you might not have thought of bringing them all together. So Background, beautiful friendship, this lovely part to give sort of the floral part in on there. The beautiful moments for these beautiful tiny weeny little butterflies that just really added it, and that's in the misty moonlight. And then this one, the two larger butterflies, and the sentiment, our friendship isn't one big thing, it's a million little things, to actually go on there. So I hope you enjoyed that. All of my new subscribers, thank you so much. All of my subscribers that have been with me for a long time, thank you so much. I appreciate all of your comments. And those that have come to me for the first time, if you'd like to subscribe, that would be fantastic, and hit the like button, because it helps with my keeping my channel going and keeping my channel live. I looked the other day and I've got over 540 videos out there, so there's lots for everybody, and I hope something for everybody. As always, please stay safe, please stay well, and please be kind. Look forward to seeing you soon. Bye bye.